June 12th, 12/18, going on a walk. Yeah, dude, people put pussy on a pedestal way too much nowadays, and it kind of just annoys me, which is like, I shouldn't let it annoy me, because like, what the fuck does it really have to do with me? But it definitely affects the people I'm around. I mean, I remember this one time I went to a rave. My school was having a rave, and met up with these guys that I knew, and let's see if I can extend this. Oh, cool. Met up with these guys that I knew, and they were like, man, bro, there's some bad bitches around. There's some fucking bad bitches. And that's cool, you know? I was like, yeah, there is some bad bitches around. But then they would say it, but they wouldn't do nothing about it. And I was like, okay, well, that's weird. Why wouldn't you? Let me wipe that off. Why wouldn't you do anything about it? Like, let's go talk to him. Yeah, let's go talk to him. And they wouldn't. They would say it's like a confidence thing. And that is what it is. It's a fucking confidence thing, right? I mean, there's so many girls that, like, I'm not even okay, I'm not trying to even sound fucked up. I shouldn't be saying this. But there's some girls that aren't bad, that think they're bad. But it turns out they fucking are bad. Why are they bad? Because dudes nowadays, I feel like, have such low amount of confidence that they will settle for less. I'm not saying people are less. But I'm talking about attractiveness, like what they could be getting. You know? Yeah. And I think one of the things that we can kind of like think back on to kind of understand this is fucking, that's more even, is fucking torta pounders, bro. Fucking torta pounders, bro. People will be taking pride, like, oh yeah, bro, if she ate 280, she ain't a lady. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, that's what they want. They want a fucking torta, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what? No. What? If you had confidence and you had some self-respect, bro, you'd be going over after some bad bitches. Not no fucking tortas, bro. Come on. But that's like a thing. It's like a flex to have, like, to be the fucking torta pounder, right? And you look at who it is, and it might not even be a bad-looking dude, but it's a guy that doesn't think he's got it, you know? And if you don't think you got it, if you're a guy that don't think you got it, sorry, but you don't got self-confidence. And so I think that's why a lot of girls think they're up here when they're equal. You know what I mean? We got different roles, guys and girls. Not trying to get into one of those kind of like topics or things to talk about, because I don't really know too much. But what I do know is that, like, women are starting to be men, you know? Women are starting to be men. They're starting to have more masculine traits. Is that a good or bad thing? Well, I think it's a bad thing for the youth. You know what I mean? I remember when I was growing up in high school thinking, like, damn, because I did not have confidence in high school. I did not have that shit. But I remember thinking, because I was always around girls, especially fucking like crazy emo girls that are like way fucking woke and like not thinking for themselves. I remember they'd be like, yeah, men this, men that, men suck, kill all men and whatnot. And I'd be like, okay, yeah, we should kill all men, you know what I mean? Because that's just who I was around. I didn't really have any real friends, you know? I just didn't want to be alone. And it made me feel kind of ashamed to be a man. Like, damn, I'm inherently bad. I'm inherently a rapist. Like, bruh, no, I'm not. But that's just the kind of bullshit they fed me. And that was what made my confidence so low. Damn, it's windy as hell. It's windy as hell. Let's see if I can change paths to not go against the wind. But yeah, I remember once that happened and I was like actually starting to talk to girls, right? Going to high school. And fucking, when I would do that, right when I would do that, I was like, fucking, it's a car. I remember when I would do that, I was pretty much like, not the female in the relationship, right? Because that's like, I'm not like I was wearing a dress or nothing like that. But I mean, in the sense that like, I was I just wasn't taking control. I wasn't confident. So I was like, not really contributing anything. I would kind of be like, I'll do what she wants to do. You know what I mean? Or how do you feel about this? Or what do you want to do? Not really making choices and whatnot. They're behind me, I think. They're gonna get me. But yeah, and I remember even like further down in the relationship that it would be like oh, these guys kind of distract me low key. I'm getting distracted. I'm like, I think they're gonna like run me over or something. Like, what is this guy doing on the campus? I'm pretty sure the campus is like 24 hours, but yeah, I actually, you know, I checked before I came here. It is. But there's kind of people here. It's kind of scaring me a little bit. But yeah, going back to what I was saying. Yeah, first like relationship in high school. It was an emo girl too, right? So you already know she's fucking crazy. You already know she's thinking shit that's like way off, which is kind of common in California. Especially because you know girls are emotional. They kind of be thinking some shit like with the whole, I don't want to get political, but I've talked to some girls, ask them who you voting for, and they'll be like, I'm voting for Kamala Harris. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Why? Because she's gonna give women their own choice over their own body. I'm like, damn, that's why. And then you look at people who are like, you know, like Taylor Swift, yo, vote for Kamala. You know, I'm not saying I'm the most versed in politics, because I'm not. I'm not at all. But for that to be the only reason, the main reason, and I've talked to multiple girls about it. And the thing is too, going back to that, what I said, when it was you know, girls kind of being men or kind of being like the head and whatnot, especially in relationships, I would see their boyfriend, you know, in addition, I would see their boyfriend being like, oh, I'm voting for Kamala, but it's because they're so fucking pussy whipped. You know what I mean? Because dude, girls have so much power in that kind of relationship. Girls have so much power because all they gotta do is not give pussy, and they will do anything. They will do anything because their confidence is low. That's the only place they're getting pussy from. You know what I mean? And according to Maslow, hierarchy of needs, we need sex. You know what I mean? So we gotta fulfill that. So they're gonna fucking, if Shawty Bay says I can't do this, I can't vote for whoever, I can't say this, I can't do this, because I won't get no pussy. Well, shit, I guess I'm not doing it. You know? And so I remember being in one of those kind of relationships, and yeah, even when it came to like doing stuff, you know what I mean, just doing stuff, I would never initiate because I was so scared, because I would always think like, oh fuck, she might think like I'm trying to like rape her or something, you know what I mean? When really, I'm just trying to get some fucking top. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get a handy dandy. But that's the thing, is like, that's a normal thing in a relationship, getting that kind of stuff, you know? But I was so taught that guys are animals, you know? It made me ashamed to even like initiate. So I just felt like a bitch, you know? I felt like somebody with no game, and I didn't have game because I was too scared. Because I already seen men in this kind of way. Little kitty cat. And yeah, so even with OnlyFans, right? Let's talk about OnlyFans. Oh, that's just bad. You're paying for OnlyFans. Brother in Christ, porn is bad enough. What's even worse than that is that you're paying for OnlyFans, and porn is fucking free. Now, I'm not saying to watch porn, because that's really destructive on its own. But what I am saying is like, damn, bro, you're fucking down bad if you're doing that. I'm not judging you or nothing. Like, I really can't judge you, because, you know, we all got our demons. We all got things that we're not proud of, you know. But the thing is like, the people that are buying that kind of stuff, I guarantee you, they're like not 6 foot plus, lean, like fucking 10% body fat, lean as fuck, you know what I mean? Guarantee you they're not. Bet you they don't look good. Bet you they're overweight, you know? I can guarantee you, because those kind of guys have confidence. The people that are buying OnlyFans and shit, dude, no, they do not. And the thing is too, is that the people, the profiles, or like the content creators that they're buying from, dude, they don't even have to be a fucking bad bitch. I've seen some ugly bitches doing it. Still hella making bank. You know what I mean? I've seen fucking fat bitches doing it. And like, their whole gimmick is that they're fat. You know what I mean? And they'll be making bank because there's a market for it, because there's so many people that are lacking in confidence. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying my confidence is high either. Like, you should take my word for it because I got the fucking greatest amount of confidence. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I don't have the highest confidence. You know, there's things I'm insecure about. There'll be times where I see a pretty girl and I just don't talk to her because I'm scared. You know what I mean? I have my moments where I'm good, like, oh shit, I'm about to go rizz up. And my moments where I'm like, damn, I low-key feel like a bitch, you know? And that's cool. I can get better at it. It may not be easy, but I can get better at it. But I'm not saying this as in you need to take my word on it because I'm so great at this. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm just kind of putting the words out there because, you know, it's my fucking channel. I can do what I want. But what's it called? Where was I going with this? Yeah, but dude, there's so many people that lack confidence and they're buying shit like that, which is making like girls think that, oh fuck, I must be a goddess, you know what I mean? Not actually, you're not actually thinking that, but you know, it's just putting them on a pedestal. Because if fucking the ugly bitches, the fat bitches, if they can like make an OnlyFans, make bank, then the actual like all right looking girls and the bad baddies, bro, who have thousands of followers on Instagram, because you already know guys are following them, right? The confident ones and the unconfident ones, you already know they're following, making them seem like, oh damn, I must be worth something. And they are. But I mean in the sense that I must be popular, I must have some sort of power. Because when you got eyes on you, when you got attention, there's power in that, you know? I mean, you can do good things with it, you can do bad things with it. Oh, sorry, I got a text. But yeah, and so then you go to approach a girl and she might be fucking ugly. You go to approach her, you know what I mean? And you know, you say, what's up? You know, you look really pretty. I was on my way here, but I seen you and I just want to say hi. What's your name? And they might say no. That's cool. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But you know how it's like, they're not even bad. You know, it's like they're not even fucking like bad, but you just want to say hi just to work out a game and they say no. And you're kind of there like, what? Bitch, stop playing. Stop fucking playing. But it's because, you know what? Even if they say no to you. Oh shit, my headphones just went on weird. 1 second. Even if they say no to you, you ain't the first guy, definitely not gonna be the last. Even ugly girls get hit on. Because you know what? The supply and demand for dick, not high demand. But for pussy, hella high demand. Supply, not much, because you know they're not really giving it out there like that. That might hella heard shit around me. I think there's a ghost following me. But it's all good because my God is stronger. But Yeah, like I was saying, supply and demand for the two. I mean, that's why girls would be like, the first thing a girl does to insult another girl, call her a hoe, call her a slut, call her a whore, whatever. Whatever it is, if you're a girl, you do not want to be a hoe. You do not want to be a whore. Hell no. Now, guys, you know, you say that to a guy like, damn, you're a fucking whore, you're a player, you're a man slut. Be like, hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. You know, because it takes a different kind of effort, you know? Because it takes effort to get pussy. Girls to get dick. Nah, dude, the ugliest bitch could get more dick than the most handsome guy can get pussy. Female beauty is like, I would say, like the second most powerful thing, most valuable thing. Only reason why it's second is because you can buy pussy. You know what I mean? You could buy a bad bitch. You have enough money, you can buy a bad bitch. So there's no way that money can be second, female beauty can be first. You know? Look at this place always trips me out. The business place, business buildings. I'm gonna be here because I switched my major. But yeah, man, and I feel like guys try too hard. They try way too fucking hard to get some poon, just to hit. You know what I mean? A lot of guys, dude. I don't know why guys do this, but it's you know what this crazy thing is sometimes it works. A good amount of times it works, actually. I've done it before and it worked. Right? So what I'm talking about is when guys will kind of change up their demeanor, right? And try to act like, now I'm not trying to sound racist when I say this, but like they'll try to act black, you know what I mean? They'll be like hella nonchalant. Like, oh yeah, what's up? Hey, they'll change the way they talk, like, hey, what's up? What's your name? What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? What's your Instagram? You know what I mean? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Just start talking like that, dude. And I know the people, so I know that it's bullshit. Like, bro, you don't actually talk like that. Like, what? You're not being yourself, you know? And they'll talk like that, and you know what? A good amount of the time, it'll fucking work. A good amount of the time, it'll fucking work. I think it's because when you change to that demeanor, you look like you don't give a fuck. And when you look like you don't give a fuck when you're talking to women, it makes them think like, oh, he's not trying so hard, he's not that desperate. Probably because he got some other pussy. He can get some pussy, you know what I mean? So he don't have to try so hard with me, like it's the end all be all. So it makes you look interesting, like you're wanted by other women, right? So that's why you should have confidence, it'll work. But the thing is, dude, is like, you're not being yourself. That's fake. Like, you're not even being true to yourself, that's fake. And I'll see guys that I know that don't talk like that, and they'll talk like that when there's hoes around, and I'll just look at them like, bro, come on, really? Fucking really? That's pretty cringe, you know? But the thing is that it'll work sometimes, but what comes with that is that because it's something that every guy can do, everybody can switch up to that kind of mode, you know what I mean? Anybody can. But the thing is that, do you really want to get with the girl that kind of just, it's like using the cheat code, you know what I mean? Like, it's like using the cheat code. Do you really want to get with the girl that you got by using the cheat code? Like, she probably, not saying she's not bad, but she's probably not even like interesting, you know what I mean? She's probably not even interesting. It's one thing to be there to fuck, that's cool. You could definitely do that. I mean, getting play is getting play. But she might not even be interesting. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys or I'm talking to people, yeah. No, personally, I want something that's like interesting, you know what I mean? If it's that kind of relationship, which right now I'm trying to stay away from all that. I really don't want that in my life. But I had my fun, but I'm trying to get out of it. But if I were to get back into it, I would want someone interesting that I could actually talk to, so like a real fucking human being, you know what I mean? Not some fucking, like, not trying to say basic bitch, but like basic bitch, but not look-wise, you know what I mean? Like personality-wise. Like, oh, what do you like to do in your free time? Oh, you know, I like TikTok. I like watching Netflix. Do you have any talents? I don't know. I can do my friend's nails really good. Like, sorry, but that's not gonna cut it for me. That's like damn. I would just feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. And I've talked to girls like that, and usually it's just like, I just fucking can't. Like, it that shit will not get my dick hard. No, I just can't. If anything, I'll just have fun, and I'll just try to act super fucking philosophical with them to where they can't really comprehend it. I'm not trying to say this to make girls sound dumb. Girls are fucking smart, but the ones I'm talking to, they're not interested in philosophy. So that's why I talk about it, because it just sounds really confusing to them. It sounds really sophisticated to them. So I'll just talk like that because I do a lot of deep thinking, or I used to. Now I'm just fucking retarded, but I would just talk about shit like that, like, if negative speed was a thing, what would it be? That's like my go-to, right? It's just, what is negative speed? If it was a thing, what would it be? And I go my whole explanation. What do you think? Now, what about this? Have you factored this in? And they're just there like, you know what I mean? It's just hilarious to me. It's just, if I'm not gonna get enjoyment from doing the deed, which you're not saying that as if they're a fucking like an object. That's not what I mean. Because it goes both ways. People enjoy it. The man enjoys it. The woman enjoys it. Or fuck, hopefully she does. Unless that guy's not working it right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, she let him. She let him hit it. But I mean that in the sense of, I'm at least gonna entertain myself, because I'm probably not gonna talk to him again. I don't really like talking to people or re-talking to people that are just basic like that. Not saying they're basic, but they're just not my kind of people I would talk to. The more I'm talking about this to a camera, kind of listening to what I'm saying, the more I realize I say a lot of things that are not things that have ambiguity, but like, I guess I'm very ignorant because I only live in my own world. And so when I say a bitch is boring, I don't realize that she's not. Or if a guy is boring, this dude is boring. It's not that they are boring, it's just boring to me. But oh shit. That don't belong in the school. Get that out of here. But yeah, the more I talk, I like realize that this walk has been nice. I think I'm gonna go back and practice on my guitar. I wonder if there's more stuff that'll just hit me once I go back home that I can add to the that I could have said in this video, this little video vlog. You guys ever, not you guys, this is what has happened to me. People will be on like dating apps, they'll find somebody, I'm like, damn bro, she's bad, damn, she a baddie bro, oh shit, we matched together, oh shit, right? But I feel like because of the amount of pussy that's on a pedestal versus the amount of confident guys, the gap between, you know, the rating, like rate this girl from 1 to 10, rate this guy from 1 to 10, because of that, because guys' confidence has been decreasing over the years while girls' confidence and masculinity has increased because of the amount of people that feed into like putting pussy on a pedestal, thinking it's worth so much when it's really not. It's only worth as much as the value that you put into it. Because of that, the gap has been wider, right? So going back to what I was saying, when guys be like, damn bro, I was on Hinge, I was on Hinder, I matched with this girl, bro, damn, she's hella bad, bro, hey, you can't tell me she's not bad. And I'll look, bro, and it'll be like a fucking 4 out of 10. It'll be like a 4 out of 10. People that know me, they know, like, if they're gonna show me a girl, dude, I'm gonna be honest with my rating, and they're gonna think I'm bullshitting, like as if I'm a fucking 10. You know what I mean? Which I'm not, obviously, right? I mean, I ain't bad. I'm a good looking dude, but I'm not no 10. But they'll give me like what they perceive as an 8. I'll say she's a fucking like 5 or 6. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's a lie to make myself look like it. Bro, I'm around 10s all day. All these fucking 8s to you look like 5s to me. You know what I mean? No. But genuinely, it's just that they're what can I compare this to? They're fucking their league. Yeah, I guess that's what it would be. Their league. They've only been inside their league or previous leagues, right? So when they're in this league that they're currently in, it's like they perceive 10s and 1s differently than someone else in a higher league than them. I'm not saying I'm in a higher league, but I'm just saying leagues as a way to kind of express what I'm trying to say. But going back to that, yeah, so a girl will be like a fucking 8 to them, but because I'm in a higher league, she's like a fucking 6 or 7 to me, you know? And so I see that more. But the thing that makes me feel like, okay, there's some kind of disturbance in this throughout the years. The reason why I would say that is because I look at the guy who's saying that this girl that they perceive as like an 8, 7 out of 10, when I perceive them as like 5 or 6, right? They may not be a bad looking dude. They're usually not. You know, they're not like a bad looking dude. Shit, they might even be more handsome than me, right? But they're the ones saying, oh, she's this out of 10, she's this out of 10. Like, dude, you could probably do better than I can, but because I have gotten with better girls, or I have a higher self-confidence, and I want more for myself than maybe you do, you perceive this girl as this out of 10, high number out of 10, when I think she's mid number out of 10, you know? But it's because you lack confidence somehow, you know, that you just want less. And so now this girl that you see on Hinge or Tinder, now this girl you see, she's probably got guys just like that, or they might not be bad looking, right? Hitting her up, hitting her DMs. So now she's got all the options in the world. Imagine what it would be like if guys had all the fucking options in the world like that. You know what I mean? Like, imagine reversing it, when fucking guys are on Tinder, they're on Hinge, right? And they got bitches down the line, and they're not even that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it might be, maybe you'll see some 7s, but on average 5 or 6 is just quick fucks, or maybe even a fucking 8. You know, rare occasion you might get an 8, and you just got them down the fucking line. Dude, if that was the case, there would be more instances where you would see guys, average looking Joes, you know, that have more confidence, and you see them in a public setting, they're not going to be trying so hard to try to impress a girl that is, you know, maybe she's like a pretty girl. They're not going to try that hard because they know that they're wanted by other people. And so if they don't get pussy this time, shit, you got some pussy back home. It's all good, you know? Or if that was the case, if we switched around the rules where guys got like chicks down the line, I gotta stop saying bitches. That's not cool. That's not cool. I'll say chicks now. They got chicks down the line, right? They definitely guarantee you not. The amount of people that subscribe to OnlyFans plummets, because why would you pay to see some, I'm gonna say it, I don't give a fuck, I'm just gonna say it, some hoe showing tits, shoving big ass fucking horse dildos up inside them, right? Why pay for that when you can get the real deal? Not only that, but you can get endless of it. You get, like I said, chicks down the line, waiting in line. Damn, he's taking too long. But you know what? I'll wait because I want some pipe, you know? Chicks fucking lined up. So that's the thing, man. But the thing is, I don't know how people, I have an idea of how guys would be able to regain that self-confidence, right? Like, you know, working out, definitely. Having people to help them try to talk to women, definitely. Experiencing rejection. A lot of them are too afraid to be rejected, right? So they avoid it altogether, because you can't get rejected if you don't go out and put yourself out there. Well, I mean, it's like, I guess you kind of still can. Like, say you think a girl's pretty, some guy asks that same girl, who do you think the ugliest motherfucker is in the room? And they point at you. Damn, it's like rejected without even fucking shooting your shot. That must suck. That must fucking suck. But you know, if you don't allow the opportunity, I guess it can't really happen. So I think that's why a lot of guys avoid it. And so I think if more people were to go out there and try, spit game, don't even have to get no digits, just spit game, you just talk to women, you know? If they just do that, that would boost it. Working out, definitely. Eating the right foods, definitely. Feeling like the man. Dressing the way the way you dress, definitely, you know? But the thing is, people just don't care anymore. Guys just don't care as much as they used to, I think, maybe. I mean, I wasn't there back when they used to, because, you know, I was just riding my own wave, doing my own thing. But you know, yeah, that's just all I gotta say about that. And you know, chicks, they have been having their confidence boosted for years now, so they don't really have to kind of experiment. They don't have to they don't even have to try. Like, I know people that haven't even like met in person. Oh man, I know this chick, right? She's been gifted stuff by people that never even fucking met her. You know what I mean? People that they don't even know how she looks like. Never even met her. And it's these dudes like giving them stuff, you know? And it's just like, how the fuck can that happen? Like, is your confidence really that fucking low that that's happening? Dude, you gotta get the fuck out of the bed and work out, dude. Oh no. Damn, these guys in the car just see me. Damn, I'm hella embarrassed now. But that's just like unbelievable to me. It really is. But you know, chicks don't gotta try nowadays. They just don't. Another thing too is, I guess I already kind of talked about this, but oh shit, my headphones. I think I've already talked about this one time. Or not one time. This happens multiple times. Yeah, just act like you don't want it. They're going. Act like you don't want it, or just genuinely don't want it. And when you talk to a girl, don't talk to a girl thinking like, fuck, am I gonna hit? Damn, I look good. Am I gonna hit? She's gonna let me tap. Man, I hope, man, you already have that thing in your mind where it's like, damn, I want to smash. Dude, don't be weird. Fucking talk to them like they're a regular person, because they are. Have a conversation with them. Think together. And she'll like you. If she doesn't, fucking, it's all good. There's more of them out there. You'll find one that does. Even if it takes 10 tries, or at least be one. Just gotta keep looking. But anyway, I'm back where we started. So I'm gonna fucking, yeah, bye.